What's going on? Back at it with a new video. Now, this is going to be a tough one for some guys, and maybe the random female that just clicks on the video because of the title. But talk to your mom like a man. Now, let me break that down because I know sometimes people just take things at face value, and you might look at that title and say to yourself, well, why would I talk to my mom like she's a man? And that's not exactly what I meant. What I meant was you need to start talking to your mom if you're blessed to still have your mom around. This is for the men that still have their moms in their life and you deal with her on a pretty regular basis. If you still have your mom in your life and you're married and you deal with your mom on a regular basis, you need to talk to your mother like you are a grown man, not like your mother's a man, like you are a grown man. You should be, depending on where you're at in your life, but if you're grown, you should be talking to any woman like you are a grown man. I'm not saying to disrespect your mother. You should always respect your mother, being that you have that type of relationship. Because, think life is different for everybody. But this is under the pretense that your mother's in your life and you have a respectable relationship with your mother. You should always respect your mother, but you should always be a man, no matter what woman you are talking to. Now, what does this have to do with your marriage? This has a lot to do with your marriage. And I'm not just saying because of your wife's opinion. That's neither here nor there. Your wife, wives have the tendency to, oh, he's a mama's boy, yada yada yada. We're not talking about that. We're talking about just the sheer level of respect woman to man. See, I believe that there's a correlation between the way you interact with your mother compared to the way you're going to interact with your wife. Now, if you interact with your mother coming from a place of fear, pedestalizing, and so on and so forth, that is going to transition. That attitude is going to transition to your wife. So there are some men out there that will probably say, well, my wife doesn't respect me as a man. My wife doesn't speak to me like a man. My wife doesn't treat me like a man. Well, I would have you ask yourself this question. What is my interaction like with my mother? Okay. Now, once again, like I was saying in the beginning, if your interaction with your mother is you coming from a position of being less than a man because you believe that you're your mother's child, which you are, but you're not a child anymore. You're your mother's grown son. You see, if you lose that manliness, if you lose yourself as a man when you interact with your mother, I can almost guarantee that you're not going to be presenting yourself as a man to your wife. And a woman is not going to want to submit or succumb to a man who feels like he's less than. You see, as Coach Greg Adams would say, your wife is probably going to be drier than the Sahara Desert. So, lesson number one in this long journey of being the man or the husband that she needs and not the husband that she wants is speak to your mother like you are a grown man. And for some of you, that may be hard. It may be an adjustment. I'm not saying this is going to happen overnight. What I'm saying is you have to start practicing this. And as you get better with this, that transition will translate with your interaction or in your interactions with all women. And your respect from women will grow. especially your wife. You see, so that's just my bite-sized nugget for today. I should have mentioned this in my intro video. You see, I wanna come with the information in bite-sized pieces because I know myself at times I have a short attention span. I know a lot of men have a short attention span, especially when there's so many things going on in the world. We're trying to be on our purpose. We're on our grind. We don't always have time to listen to 20 minutes. And to be honest, if I spoke for 20 minutes, I probably would not be talking about anything after a while. I pretty much said what I need to say on that topic. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this information. If it doesn't pertain to you, it probably pertains to somebody that you know. Share this information. We're going to help these brothers be the husband that she needs and not the husband that she wants. Be blessed.